Hey guys, it's Aimee, your golf coach. Welcome back to Drop 10 Shots series. We've moved on to the fairway now, and we're talking about the difference between hybrids and long irons and see which is more suitable for you and show you an excellent drill you can do to really help you improve with both the hybrids and long iron swings so you can hit more greens and avoid those trouble areas to help you score lower. Let's get started. All right, we're gonna talk about the hybrids and the long irons. Let's compare the swings first. I have a 5 iron in my hand here and then a 4 hybrid. The length of the club is slightly different. Even if I were to compare with a 4 iron to a 4 hybrid, the hybrid is slightly longer, therefore it goes like half a club longer. Hybrids definitely have thicker soles. The thick sole really helps you, even if you miss it a little bit, the thick sole helps it to kind of glide through the ball even if you catch it a little fat, which is great. Also, it's a little bit heavier in weight, so even if you don't have the highest swing speed, you can launch the ball pretty nicely. The more lofted face also helps with the high launch. A lot of people prefer to use the hybrids out of roughs because the weight of the club head really helps to fight through that grass resistance, and also the more lofted face helps to launch the ball higher, so it's really great out of the rough. If I say these things, people are like, who would use long irons? Usually golfers who are fairly good in the single-digit handicaps would prefer longer irons because, I mean, to hit long irons, great, you have to have higher swing speeds. And also you'd have to have consistent contact on the sweet spot. Those two are like a must. So obviously you'd have to be fairly a good player to be able to hit the long irons well consistently. And if you are a good player like that, you would appreciate how consistent the long irons are. It's a lot easier to control the flights. The flights are probably a little bit lower than the hybrids, so when it's a windy condition, it's really easier to control your longer irons versus a hybrid that launches high up into the strong winds. And also long irons, you know, if you're doing trouble shots, shaping shots, punch shots, long irons are a lot easier to control than any other like mid-short irons or hybrids would, obviously. So long irons are much appreciated between better players. So if you weren't sure exactly what to pick, if you need like an easier club, if you have like slower swing speeds, or if you're just not strong enough to fight through some of the thick roughs you might have, then you probably want to go with the hybrid. But if you have pretty good consistent contact and you're kind of debating between the two, good idea is to try out both the clubs and see which one you like the best. If you're a good player, I totally suggest you to have at least 5 or 4 iron, even 3 irons in your bag. Now you understand which club to pick for yourself. Let's move on to the Aimee Fight drills. It's a 2-step drill. It's something you can work on during the golf season, meaning you don't have to think hard about it. You don't have to put like months of practice into it. Something your body will learn and it'll do right away. So let's get started. If you are higher than like a 15 handicapper, I would definitely go with a 7 iron, even though we're working on hybrids and long irons. It's just shorter clubs are a lot easier to control and hit balls with when you're doing something new. But if you are in the, you know, lower kind of handicap area, then you can just go ahead and try what I am doing. All right, I have a 4 hybrid. My favorite thing right now is the balance boards. I mean, these things are great. So the first one, you're gonna place the balance board kind of almost in line with your ball, and you're gonna put your lead foot on it, and then we're gonna hit full backswing, half swing finish. And since the foam board is a lot higher in height, it won't be exactly like a regular swing. So you're going to concentrate on 2 things. You're gonna keep the lead knee bent throughout the whole swing. Don't let it straighten because you're gonna whiff the ball. And then make sure you're pointing that knee to the front. Never let it rotate. We're trying to really stabilize your lead leg so it knows to load all the weight into the lead leg at impact. So we're gonna make a full swing, full back swing, and like half swing finish. So let's go slow. You have no idea how much my left leg is shaking right now. It's like shake, 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 shake. So it's really learning to understand how much pressure is supposed to be put on that lead leg. A lot of golfers using especially longer clubs tend to get really tense in the arms compared to iron, like short iron swings, and really lose everything in the legs. So you're not shifting correctly, you're not stabilizing correctly. That's really going to hurt you and make you miss a lot of these longer clubs. So our goal is to help the lead leg understand how much you're putting pressure into it and how much of the stability you have to feel in the left leg. And also, it's going to teach you to turn your pelvis, not your knee, which is very important. So, full backswing, half swing finish, knee points forward, stay bent. Boom. Whew. You have to give this a try. This is an amazing, amazing drill. When I take that board off and I stand like this, I feel rock solid in my lead leg. It's crazy how I gained the stability like that after like 2 swings. All right, if you're used to this step 1, let's move on to step 2. For step 2, let's switch it up, and I'm going to grab my 5-iron, and we're going to put about 2 feet between the ball and the foam board. And we're just gonna do half swing, back swing, and then get to the post impact. That's all. The whole point of this is not to hit the balance board. That means you're going to keep that leg going and trying not to whiff it. You're going to stay down and weight shift. So like a lag chip, half swing, back swing, and post impact finish. See how I'm trying to maintain my lag even at post impact? So about less than 2 feet. So half swing, back swing, really lag through the ball. Oof, that was compressed. So to hit these long irons and long hybrids really well, you have to weight shift correctly. And you have to lag really well, because lag really helps you to get your body weight shifting correctly, stay down low, lag and release, all of that stuff. Lag is really important. So, you know, Rom just won the Masters. He is ranked number 1 when it comes to hitting greens from 200 yards and 225 yards out. Those are like the range of long irons and hybrids for a lot of men golfers. So if you look at Rom, it's crazy. I know his backswing is a little bit different, but his lag is perfect. His weight shift is so solid. So these two are really trying to help you to get to where Rom is. Half swing, backswing, lag through. So try and do like 10 of the step 1, 10 shots with the step 2, and then third step, we know it's going to be the full swing without the board, but you're really not thinking about it with your brain and your words. You're just letting your body learn the movement and just get it in the system without using your brain. So your muscle memory is going to really let you do this movement all naturally. See how my stability with the left leg was solid on that one? Like I didn't do any jumps. It was like, boom, really felt great as well. So hit about 10 to 15 balls with step 1. Once you get comfortable with the balance board under your lead foot, move on to the step 2, hit about 10 to 15 balls. And then when you are comfortable with that lag, chip movement, let's go ahead and make some full swings without anything, just regular full swings. You can take it slow at first. We're really not thinking about it with words or your brain. You're letting your body kind of soak it in and do it by feel. So just do regular swing, and those 2 new movements will kind of get into your system gradually. Oh, that leg was solid, guys. So if you're having issues choosing between a long iron and a hybrid, you know what to try out and you know what drill to do to help you hit either one of these clubs really nice, and you'll be very surprised how these muscle memory drills will help you just like that. How did it go, guys? I showed you 2-step drill. So if you can alternate between step 1, step 2, and a full swing, just keep going back and forth. Give it like a solid hour or 2 range time. You'll be really all set for like the next couple of weeks, because you'll be weight shifting beautifully, lagging beautifully, having complete control over these longer clubs with excellent tempo. So you will be hitting more greens from very far away, like Rom, and that way you can avoid a lot of trouble around the greens and help you lower scores just like that. You're on your way to dropping 10 shots of your score. In the next one, we'll move on closer to the green and show you how to chip like the pros out there. So thank you so much for golfing with me today, and see you in the next one. Mwah.